The Public Speaking Course Blueprint. Turning stage confidence into a sellable curriculum. You can't teach confidence in one video. Here's how to structure a course around real practice reps instead of just theory. Nobody got better at public speaking by watching someone else do it well. That's the uncomfortable truth most course creators in this niche avoid. Because watch these 12 videos is easier than a curriculum built around actual reps. Confidence on stage is a motor skill, not a knowledge problem. Built the way a jump shot is built. Record yourself, wince at the playback, fix one thing, go again. A course that skips the practice and feedback loop sells information people already half know. A course built around recorded reps sells transformation. And that's what lets you charge real money and get 5-star reviews instead of refund requests. Why the watch and hope speaking course fails. Picture the typical structure. 8 video lessons on posture, pacing, storytelling, and handling nerves, followed by a PDF workbook nobody opens. A student binges all 8 videos on a Sunday, feels informed, then stands up to give an actual talk 2 weeks later with 0 new muscle memory. They freeze in the same places they always froze, then refund the course. Not because the content was wrong, but because the format never asked them to do the thing it promised to teach. Public speaking is judged in real time. Pacing, filler words, eye contact, breath control under pressure. None of that changes from reading about it once. It changes from doing it, watching the playback, and doing it again with one specific correction in mind. The tell in your refund requests. If refund messages say some version of, "I didn't feel like it actually helped me get better," that's not a content complaint. It's a structure complaint. The fix is assignments and feedback, not a 13th video. The reps-based curriculum architecture. Build every module around a single skill, a short teaching piece, and a mandatory recorded assignment that isolates that skill. 5 to 7 modules is enough. More, and completion rates collapse because each extra module is another recording task between the student and done. The teaching video should run 8 to 15 minutes. The assignment is where the real learning happens and should take longer than the video takes to watch. Notice Module 2 has students re-record Module 1's assignment. That's deliberate. Nothing proves progress faster than hearing your own voice get measurably better on the exact same clip 2 weeks apart. Save both recordings and let students compare them side by side in the final module. That comparison is the single most shared moment in a well-run cohort, and it's marketing you didn't have to script. Feedback is the actual product. Build the loop in before you price it. A recorded assignment nobody looks at is just homework. The feedback loop is what turns a video course into a coaching-grade product, and you don't need to be on a live call to deliver it. 3 tiers work, in order of what to build first. Structured self-review. Give students a 1-page rubric. Pacing, filler words, eye contact, structure, energy. And have them score their own playback before moving on. Cheap to build, and it forces the rewatch most students skip on their own. Peer review inside a cohort. Pair students up to trade recordings using the same rubric. This scales infinitely, and often beats an instructor rushing through 40 submissions. Async instructor feedback. A 2-3 minute voice or video reaction to each submission. High leverage because it needs no scheduling, just an hour a week batched. Every module ends in one specific, submittable recording. Not a quiz, not reflect on this. A rubric exists so self-review and peer review use the same language you use. You've blocked recurring time weekly for async instructor feedback, even if it's just 2-3 minute voice notes. Students know up front where and how to submit. A shared folder link or upload field, not email me. The final module produces a side-by-side comparison students can see and share. The 1-1 coaching call, an upsell, not a requirement. Once the core course delivers real progress through structured practice and async feedback, A one-to-one coaching call becomes a genuinely optional upgrade rather than a bottleneck you're forced into for every buyer. Position it for the subset who want live, real-time critique. Someone rehearsing a wedding toast next Saturday, a founder prepping a pitch, an executive with a keynote in 3 weeks. These buyers have urgency and will pay a premium for the call, separate from the course price. The course teaches the skill at scale. The call sells urgency to the handful of people who can't wait for async feedback to loop back around. Keep the call genuinely scarce so it stays valuable and doesn't eat your week. Cap it at a fixed number of slots per month. Price it as a clear multiple of the course. Illustratively, if the course is $79, a 45-minute one-critique call at $149.20 is a normal ratio in this niche, and require the core course as a prerequisite so the call is spent on refinement, not reteaching the basics you already covered in Module 1. Packaging, pricing, and delivery on store.fan. This structure only pays off if buying it is frictionless. List the core course as one product with the modules and rubric bundled in, and the one-on-one coaching call as a separate bookable product, both delivered instantly the moment payment clears, on screen and by email, so nobody's waiting on you at 11 p.m. If you haven't set this up, create your store in a few minutes. Connect Stripe or a PayPal email, and Apple Pay and Google Pay just work. Check the Pro plan for discount codes on early cohorts. Paid plans carry 0% platform fees, so a $79 course sale stays a $79 course sale. Launching your first cohort without overbuilding. Don't wait for 6 polished modules before you sell a single seat. Run the first cohort at a discount with just modules 1 through 3 built. Film the rest a week ahead of when students need them, and use the submissions you get back to fix the rubric and teaching before you sell it again. This is the fastest way to find where your feedback loop breaks. Maybe the rubric is too vague. Maybe peer pairing needs its own deadline. A beta cohort surfaces that with 10 students instead of 100. Use your inbox, don't skip it. Students who hit a technical snag submitting a recording or asking a question will message you directly. A built-in inbox means those replies don't get lost in a DM pile, and unanswered submission questions are exactly what quietly kills module completion rates in week 2. Once the loop is proven, look at a live example store for how a creator lays out a course plus an add-on offer on one page, and browse more guides on cohort pricing and launch sequencing before you open enrollment wider. The creators who make real, recurring money teaching public speaking aren't the ones with the slickest production. They're the ones whose students can hear the difference between a week 1 recording and a week 6 recording. Build the reps in, build the feedback loop in, and let the one-on-one call be the premium option for people in a hurry. Do that on store.fan with instant delivery on both products, and the curriculum sells itself on results instead of promises. Key takeaways. Passive watching speaking courses have structurally weak outcomes and high refund rates. Fix it with a curriculum built on recorded practice, not more videos. Every module should end in a specific recording task, not a quiz. Speaking is judged by delivery, not recall. Feedback is the actual product. Build a lightweight review loop into the price before you ever mention one calls. A one-on-one coaching call works best as a scarce, priced add-on for students who want live critique, not a requirement to finish. Instant, automatic delivery of the course and the coaching booking link matters as much as content. Checkout friction kills momentum fast. Start your creator store free at store.fan.